What's going on, people? It's your boy Infrared, and I'm just giving you a quick review, or more like a thought video on Durarara Ketsu episode 33. Also, just sharing my thoughts on Dragon Ball Super episode 34. As far as Durarara goes, it was a really well, I won't say it was a quick episode, but it was more like a setup episode of everything that's coming to pass as we head to the finale. The people in the city that are under the control of Saika is more like a zombie infestation right now because people are just getting scratched and they're becoming zombies and everybody's heading towards a Russian sushi joint and kind of like a mindless drove right now. Um, Most of the episode was basically Shinra just trying to justify why he's even friends with Isaiah at this point. Because it's kind of weird in a way he still cares about him, but at the same time he recognizes that he's crazy as hell too. But speaking of that as well, um, they kind of teased us with the final battle between Shizuo and Isaiah this week, but they didn't really get to it. Isaiah tried to kill Shizuo like always, even to the point where he tried to blow him up basically by using carbon monoxide in a match. Shizuo, it looks like he may have been saved by Celti from the explosion, and one thing that we all know is you don't piss Shizuo off because when you do, he will straight up hit you with a building, like literally. And that's pretty much what happened with Isaiah. And that's where he left things off this episode. Again, it was just kind of me just reacting to it. It was good. I just wished I would have seen more. I think they're trying to stretch this out to the finale because we probably only got 3 or 4 episodes left. A majority of this video is me just going over my thoughts of the last episode of Dragon Ball Super, where the Universe 6 and 7 tournament has finally begun. Um, this been out already, so there's really no spoilers on this if you've been on the internet. Goku is out of the tournament. Um, he went against Frost. He mopped up Botamo. He was crusty. He pretty much just threw Botamo out the ring because Botamo had the ability that he was indestructible in a sense. Like whenever you punched him, it didn't have any effect. But when you did punch him, it was just pretty much shifting his energy into another dimension. So one thing that I did like is Goku using his head for once. Goku actually said, "Well, if I can't hurt him, I'm just gonna throw him out the ring." You know, the Goku of old would have tried to fight that one out. So that was good smarts on Goku's end on that one. Um, After that, Goku's next villain was, or not villain per se, but his next opponent was Frost, who he just seems like a nicer version of Frieza. Um, One thing that I noticed about Champa's fighters from his universe, it seems like everybody is kind of like a base form. It's like they never evolved to the point that our Z fighters are. Like, for example, Kaba was surprised that Goku went Super Saiyan, and it looks like Goku was in Super Saiyan 1 when he was fighting Frost. But the biggest thing about this episode is even though Goku was having his way with Frost, he still got kicked out the ring by Frost because Goku seemed to have got really tired for some reason. Now, it's a couple of speculations. Either somebody's cheating or Frost was hitting pressure points and he didn't know the effects because when he hit Goku, it looked like he was stunned. Um, my thoughts on it, I think Hit, the purple dude who might also my speculation, either somebody on the sidelines either hit or the robot did something to Goku or Frost was hitting pressure points. My thoughts on Hit altogether, I think Hit is Universe 7 version of Cell. And perhaps he absorbed somebody else instead of Android 17 and 18. We just have to wait to see that. So Goku's out. Frost took advantage, even though he was surprised of Goku being so weak and kicked him out of bounds. According to the preview next week, we're going to have Piccolo against Frost. So we're finally going to see Piccolo in action for the first time since, well, series wise, we're going to see him in action the first time since Android 17. You know how long ago that was. I mean, we've seen him do a little bit in the movies, and that was really about it. I'm excited for it. Piccolo has always been one of my favorite Dragon Ball characters next to Vegeta. So to finally see him get some shine, and with it being such a long tournament, um, maybe he'll get a win. I'm predicting he's going to beat Frost and probably lose to Alakaba or the robot. And I think Vegeta's going to take a majority of the fight the rest of the way until we get to the one dude, and I can't remember his name right now. I apologize. The dude that was supposed to be so strong that Beerus said he's even stronger than Goku. So, yeah, that's just my quick thoughts on that. Thank you very much for this. This is just a quick video. Thank you for watching. I wanted to go ahead and get this out here and get some video out Also let you guys know what's coming. I'll be dropping little quick reviews like this. I'm gonna cover the rest of Durarara. I have an audio review of a race, but I'm gonna try to get the endings to that as well. Things that you will see on a consistent basis is Mobile Suit Gundam, Iron Blooded Orphans, which will be tomorrow. Um, you'll see a consistent review coming in spring 2016 of Boku no Hero Academia or My Hero Academia, as well as JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4. Boku no Hero and JoJo. If anything else, I'm going to get those two out for you. Manga reviews, I'll be covering One Piece. I'm thinking about covering Tokyo Ghoul, and that's probably it on the manga end. But once again, and I'm very gracious, so thank you very much for tuning in to the Scott Report. This is your boy Infrared signing out. If you like anything you've seen here, drop a like. Be sure to subscribe if you like as well. These things are going to keep getting better. I mean, I'm just starting out, so quality on everything is just going to increase. But until then, see you soon.